Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Bose SoundLink Max. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one is $400. All right, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now this one comes in two different colors. You got blue and black. It's Bluetooth version 5.4 and the codecs is AAC, SBC, and aptX with support for Snapdragon sound. Now it's IP67, dust and water resistant. It features multi-point connection. That means you can pair two devices at the same time. You got a USB Type-C in and out. So that means the speaker charges via USB Type-C, and you can also use the speaker as a power bank. Now you also got a 3.5 auxiliary input for non-Bluetooth devices. The battery life on this is 20 hours. The speaker weighs 4.7 pounds. And you got an app that's available for Android and iOS that lets you customize your EQ settings. Now you also got Simple Sync. That means you can pair this speaker up with a Bose soundbar or Bose smart speaker. Now on a side note, party mode is coming soon, but as of right now, you can't pair it up to the Bose SoundLink Flex. But Bose says that's coming with an update. All right, so all of that for $400. Let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. My white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, now at the end of this video, I'm going to answer two important questions. Number one, is this speaker really worth $400? Y'all know Bose is kind of like Apple. You got to pay to play, so we're going to find out. And number two, how would I rank this versus some of my other favorite backpack size speakers? Now, when I say backpack size speakers, I mean speakers like the UE Epic Boom, the Marshall Middleton, the Soundcore Boom 2, and my favorite, the JBL Extreme 4. Let's find out. All right, so as far as the presentation, Bose SoundLink Max, $400. You can also buy replacement handles in different colors, and you can also buy a shoulder strap. Let's see. Okay, Snapdragon sound. Sound that's way bigger than it looks. Okay, let's put that to the test. Okay, inside. All right, Shoe's about to have a new bed right here. Here it is, the Bose SoundLink Max. Okay, now fresh out of the box. It's definitely not as big as it looks online because here's the SoundLink Flex. It is definitely bigger, okay? Yeah, and it weighs about, I would say, under 5 pounds. 4.7 pounds, that's under 5 pounds. Let's see anything else inside the box. You're gonna get your usual books and shit, plug them and file them. This is going to be USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. And the plug. Okay, USB Type-C. That's it for that. Now, for the actual speaker itself, beautiful construction. I love Bose speakers because of the way they look. Now, you got to remember. Let me show you something real quick. Here's the Soundcore Boom 2. Now, if you're buying a speaker for home decor, okay, you got a nice fancy little apartment setup, this is what you don't want. The plastic looking junk like this. Now, when I say junk, I don't mean that in a negative way, but I just mean if you want something a little bit more classy, then this is what you're paying that extra money for. Bose branding on the front, all aluminum. You got silicone around the sides, okay? Underneath that aluminum, on the top, here's all your buttons. Okay, so you got your power on and off, Bluetooth, okay? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and turn this on real quick. You got play and pause, skip and reverse tracks. Okay, there's your speaker setup. On the back, this is going to be a USB Type-C in and out. So the speaker charges via let me say that again. The speaker charges via USB Type-C, and you can use I'm getting tongue-tied. The Knicks lost, yo, so I'm a little bit frazzled right now. But you can use a USB Type-C cable to charge up your phone. There's your 3.5 auxiliary input. On the bottom, you got 4 rubber stoppers. They're underneath this silicone. Nice carrying handle on the top. And that's pretty much it. All right, so let me pause the video. We'll grab a phone, pair this up, and start our usual testing. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now let's take a look at the buttons one more time. You got your power on and off. You got your Bluetooth pairing. This is actually a shortcut button, which you can customize in the app. You got volume up and down. This is going to be play and pause, skip and reverse tracks. Now, on a side note, this speaker does not have a microphone, so you can't use it for a speakerphone. Next, let's take a look at the Bose app. Now, once you pair up your speaker, you're going to see a picture of your speaker, the name of your speaker, which you can customize. You got your battery percentage. You got volume up and down. You can change your source. Okay, now you see it has multi-point connection. So right now I got 2 phones connected. You got different EQ settings. So you got bass boost, bass reducer, treble boost, treble reducer, or you can customize it by hand. Here's your shortcut button. So right now I got it to switch between Bluetooth and auxiliary input, but you can also switch it for Spotify. And on the bottom, it's going to show what song is playing. And you have some settings. So you get your product name, product update, product tips, Bluetooth connections, preferences, voice prompts, the usual deal. Simple and straightforward. All right, so first, let's check out the power bank feature. So I'm just going to plug in a USB Type-C cable. Let's grab a phone, plug this in, and it's charging right up. All right, so now let's do a little sound test. We're going to start off at 50% volume with the EQ set to the stock settings. Here we go. Make sure you put your headphones on. Okay, now I can tell you, fresh out of the box, the bass on this is very clean. Now I'm going to start the song over again. Let's take it over to max volume. Here we go. Okay, now, y'all can't see me, but behind the camera, I just checked. The nipples are like this. The clarity on this speaker. And that's one thing you can't take away from Bose. They make great speakers. They're a little bit overpriced. Okay, a little on the pricey side. But this one sounds fantastic. Let's try another song. Okay, now, I'm going to say it again. I am not disappointed. I was going into this with an open mind, but I was kind of thinking that this was going to be overpriced. But hearing it in person, it sounds terrific. You can hear a lot of separation. Even though the speakers are close together, you can actually hear that separation. Now, I want to see something real quick. Check this out. All right, so we're going to do a quick comparison with the Bose SoundLink Flex and the Bose SoundLink Max. Here's the Bose SoundLink Flex Max Volume. Here's the Max. Okay, so you can hear it for yourself. The Bose SoundLink Max is twice as loud and the bass is rumbling way harder. And one more side note, this does feature Snapdragon sound. I am using a phone that has Snapdragon sound capabilities. All right, so let's check the buttons real quick. Here's play and pause. Now you press it twice to go to the next song. Press it 3 times to go to the previous track. And of course, volume up and down. All of the buttons work perfectly, and you got your shortcut button. Now, before we do the comparison, let me just mention one more thing. This is not a sponsored video. Whenever I do these kind of videos, somebody always says, oh, you only like that one better because the company is paying you. I hate to have to do this, but for those comments, this is my actual order. Okay, Bose SoundLink Max. $399 plus tax, okay, $434. So these are my real opinions. Let's go. All right, so now let's start the battles. We got the Soundcore Boom 2, $130 versus the Bose SoundLink Max, $400. Now, both speakers are on their optimal settings. And this is a quick side note. Whenever I do speaker comparisons, I'm going to make sure each speaker is on the best EQ, on bass boost. It's going to be at their optimal setting to sound the best. All right, so let's start off with the Boom 2. Here we go. Max volume. Here's the Bose. Okay, now I gotta be totally honest with y'all. The Boom 2 for $130 is crazy. But personally, I like the sound of the Bose a little bit better. It's a little bit louder, and you could definitely hear more separation with the music, and the bass is cleaner. but for 130 bucks, I mean, this is even in the same league as the Bose. That is crazy. That's just a testament to how good this Boom 2 speaker is, but I'm going to give it to the Bose for this round. Okay, so for round 2, we got the UE Epic Boom, 300 bucks, versus the SoundLink Max, 400 bucks. Again, both speakers on the optimal EQ settings and max volume. We're going to start off with the Epic Boom. Here we go. Here's the Bose. Now, I'm sitting right in front of both of these speakers. I can tell you that the Bose is definitely louder, sounds more vibrant, and the bass is cleaner. And this is the Epic Boom after the update. So for this round, I'm definitely going with the Bose. All right, so next up, we got the Marshall Middleton. This one is going to run you 270 bucks versus the SoundLink Max for 400 bucks. Now, I got to keep it real with y'all. I think the Middleton might pull this off, but let's find out. Here's the Middleton, max volume, optimal settings. Here's the Bose. Okay, now I'm sitting right in front of both of these speakers. The Marshall is definitely louder, but the Bose, the sound quality is better. More separation, and the bass. Now I'm holding my elbow on the table to hold up this instrument. I can feel the bass shaking my elbow. But I think for 260 bucks, this might be the sleeper speaker of the video. First of all, if you're looking for home decor and you don't want something that looks cheap like the Soundcore, I think this one actually looks better than the Bose. All right, I wouldn't mind having this on my fancy desktop setup, either one of these, for half the price. Okay, almost half the price. Anyway, but if I had to pick one of these two, just based on sound quality alone, I would go with the Bose. It has more bass, and I like bass-heavy music. Let's keep it moving. All right, so last up, we got the big boy battle. we got the JBL Extreme 4, $350 versus the SoundLink Max, $400. Now we're going to do the same song, the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rebier. Max volume, optimal EQ settings on both speakers. Let's start off with the JBL. Here we go.
Oh, sound test, time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Okay, here's the Bose.
Yo, sound test, time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Okay, now, honestly, the JBL sounds a little bit louder in terms of volume and definitely has more clarity, but the Bose has more bass. And I can tell you for a fact, because like I said, I got my elbow on the table while I'm holding the device, I can feel the Bose shaking the table. Let's do the JBL one more time.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it? How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Here's the Bose.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it? How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rebier. Again, I'm going to have to go with the Bose for the bass, but overall sound quality, I think I still like the JBL a little bit better. It definitely has a cleaner sound, but I'm a bass head. So if I had to pick one right now, if I'm going to the beach, I'm grabbing the Bose. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, so now let me answer those two questions. Number one, is this speaker really worth $400? And I'm going to say yes. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say that there's not other speakers on the market that can compete with this for less than $400. But is this speaker worth $400 to me? Do I feel disappointed after buying it for $400? The answer is no. I love the way it looks. The build quality is excellent. The bass. This has the most bass out of all of my backpack size speakers. The only thing I would gripe about is right now, I can't pair it up with my Flex. That would have been dope, but that feature's coming soon. I hate when companies bring out products that's not fully finished. All right, so they said they're going to bring it out with an update, but that feature should be available at launch. Otherwise, they should charge me $350, and I'll pay y'all an extra $50 when y'all finish the product, because right now it's not finished. But as it is right now, I would say if you're looking for a backpack size speaker, budget-wise, okay, if you want to shop smart, the best deal of the video is the Soundcore Boom 2. Then after that, the Marshall Middleton. The Marshall Middleton is going toe-to-toe with this, $260. the JBL Extreme. Now, the JBL Extreme, y'all know I am a JBL fanboy. So for me to say I like a speaker better than the JBL speaker, that speaker has to really be saying something. And this speaker is definitely saying something. Oh, speaking of saying something, this is another gripe I got. The Flex has a speakerphone. That's why I love taking this speaker to the beach, because I can have a conversation while I'm laid out and then go right back to my music. So Bose should have added a speakerphone, and they should have added the party mode at launch. Other than that, let me go ahead and rank this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the Bose SoundLink Max a major go. Home decor, okay, the look. You got the power bank on the back, 20-hour battery life. Now, you got to keep this in mind. It's not going to be 20-hour battery life if you're bumping your speaker at max volume. You could basically cut that in half or even less. Okay, but I don't know anybody who's going to be bumping the speaker at max volume for 20 hours, okay? As long as you can get max volume for 5 to 6 hours, that's pretty good. And this speaker is definitely going to deliver that. Carrying handle on the top, multiple colors available. You got the carrying strap, the Bose app, EQ settings. I love it, okay? It's just a little overpriced. I think this speaker should have been $350. Between $300 and $350 would have been the sweet spot. If it would have came out at $300, game over. $350, you right up there with the Extreme 4. Y'all heard the test, you know, and it can hang. $400, Bose just being Bose, all right? They just got to be on some Apple shit. Bose, you got to pay to play. Again, I am not disappointed, though. I would recommend this speaker if you like bass-heavy music. Anyway, this is the Bose SoundLink Max. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah. One more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. Energize. Alright, so one last thing. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the end of my iPad video, but I told y'all, these cats are so smart. I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but White Shoes will disappear. Whenever I start doing my outro, she will pop back up. And I think she knows that my video's over. I'm going to put all this stuff away, and then it's time to play. She patiently comes back on the table, ready to chill out, as soon as she starts hearing me doing my outro. That is kind of crazy. Hit me up in the comments if y'all got cats. Do y'all cats have any voice cues that they follow from you? Like when you start doing certain things, they know that it's time to get the caressing and the rubber dubs. Hit me up in the comments and let me know. Or is Shoes really just that cat?